Welcome, everyone. One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS speaking test is to see it in action. That's exactly what we're doing today with this complete mock test from Spinta. As you listen, think about what the candidate does well and where they could improve. Afterwards, we'll compare notes with a full performance breakdown. Let's begin.
Let's start with some introduction questions. What is your full name?
My name is Sarah Thompson.
Thank you, Sarah. And can you tell me where you're from?
I'm originally from Brighton, which is on the south coast of England. It's a lovely seaside city with a vibrant atmosphere.
That sounds lovely. What do you enjoy about living there?
I really enjoy the beach and the community vibe. Brighton has a fantastic arts scene, and there are so many festivals throughout the year. It's easy to connect with people who share similar interests.
Sounds like a great place. Do you work or study?
Currently, I work as a graphic designer for a marketing agency. I've been in this role for about 3 years now.
What do you like most about your job?
I love being creative and coming up with visually appealing designs. It feels fulfilling to see my work published and appreciated by others.
Have there been any challenges in your work?
Absolutely. Meeting tight deadlines can be quite stressful at times, especially when clients have high expectations. However, it pushes me to improve my time management skills.
That's great insight. Now let's talk about your hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy painting and hiking. Painting helps me express myself creatively, while hiking allows me to connect with nature and stay active.
How long have you been painting?
I've been painting since I was a teenager. Initially, I started with watercolors and got hooked. Over the years, I've expanded to acrylics and oils.
That's impressive. Is there a particular style or subject you prefer?
I'm particularly fond of landscapes. There's something magical about capturing the beauty of nature on canvas. It's also quite therapeutic.
Do you think your hobbies impact your professional life?
Definitely. My painting helps nurture my creativity, which I apply in my design work. Additionally, hiking gives me a fresh perspective and often inspires new ideas.
That's a wonderful connection. Now let's move to part 2. I'll give you a topic and I'd like you to speak about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Here's your topic. Describe a memorable holiday you had. You should say where you went, who you went with, what you did, and why it was memorable.
One of my most memorable holidays was a trip to Italy last summer with my friends. We visited several beautiful cities, but the highlight was definitely our time in Florence. We spent days exploring museums, and the art was absolutely breathtaking. I remember standing in front of Michelangelo's David, totally in awe of its detail. We also indulged in delicious Italian cuisine, from pasta to gelato, and I learned how to cook some local dishes from a cooking class we took together. The atmosphere was vibrant, and the people were so welcoming. This holiday was special, not just for the beautiful sights and delicious food, but because it was a time spent with close friends, creating unforgettable memories. I often look back and smile at all the laughter and adventures we had together.
Thank you, Sarah. That sounds wonderful. What did you enjoy most about Italy?
I think the rich culture and history really captivated me. Every corner had a story to tell, and the art scene was fascinating. I also loved the lively atmosphere. People seemed to enjoy life to the fullest, which was uplifting.
Moving on to part 3. Do you think holidays play an essential role in people's lives?
Absolutely. Holidays provide a necessary escape from daily routines. They allow people to relax, recharge, and explore new environments, which can lead to personal growth.
That's true. How have holidays changed over the years?
I believe they've become more accessible and diverse. With the rise of budget travel options, more people can experience different cultures. However, with technology, some might find it hard to disconnect and be fully present.
Interesting point. Do you think cultural differences influence holiday celebrations?
Definitely. Different cultures have unique traditions and ways of celebrating, which reflect their values. For instance, in some countries, big family gatherings are essential, while others prioritize travel and adventure.
How do you think social media impacts the way people experience their holidays?
Social media has a profound impact. On one hand, it allows people to share experiences and recommendations, but on the other hand, it can create unrealistic expectations and pressure to have a perfect holiday. It can sometimes take away from the enjoyment of simply being present.
That's a balanced view. Lastly, do you believe that taking time off from work is essential for overall well-being?
Absolutely. Taking time off helps prevent burnout and enhances productivity when one returns to work. It's vital we allow ourselves moments to relax and rejuvenate, both mentally and physically.
Thank you, Sarah, for sharing your thoughts today. You provided some thoughtful insights.
The candidate demonstrated a solid performance overall, exhibiting good fluency and coherence throughout the conversation, which is indicative of a band 7.5. She maintained a steady flow of speech with only occasional hesitation, showcasing her ability to express ideas clearly without significant disruptions. Her vocabulary range was quite impressive, with the use of a variety of terms and phrases relevant to each topic, although there were instances where vocabulary could have been more precise. In terms of grammatical range and accuracy, the candidate displayed a strong command of English, using complex sentence structures effectively, though minor grammatical errors were present. Pronunciation was clear and understandable, with only slight accentual differences that did not hinder comprehension. Overall, the estimated band score range for this performance falls within 7.5, reflecting her detailed, relevant responses and the confident manner in which she communicated. Although her answers were mostly well-developed, she could strengthen her performance further by providing even more specific examples. Thank you for practicing with this IELTS speaking mock test. Visit Spinta for more comprehensive mock tests and personalized feedback to boost your IELTS score.